So I'm painting spoons, well, in honey dippers. I already carved and colorosed earlier. So Kolrosing is this. You can see it in my other videos. Now I'm gonna paint it. It's always a lot of questions about painting. What I use is milk paint. It comes in a powder, and you mix it with water. It's a fiddly thing, but see, it's traditional and non-toxic paint, so this is pretty much why I use it. And it works okay, it works well, but it can be a bit tricky to apply sometimes. So you need nice consistency here. And let's start. So there's always a question, how do you paint them? And the best answer would be very carefully. So there's no trick. See? Well, I'm doing wings in white, and it's always tricky. I always do 2 layers of paint. So this is the first layer. You have to have enough paint on your paintbrush, but not too much, so it doesn't drip. And the paint consistency needs to be not too thick and not too runny, so this comes with practice, you gotta develop the feeling for it. So now I took more paint on the brush, let's do more. It's work that needs a little bit of patience. Well, probably a lot, And here it is, the wings here, and I have a basket wave that's also going to be white and blue. So one part, let's do it in white. Not enough paint on the brush, so I'm gonna take more paint here because the surface is larger here. So okay. Frankly, painting is probably my least favorite part here, but it can be nice too. I really love Kolrosing, but painting is like, it's less immediate, so a bit different. Huh? Going nicely here, see? And here's another bee. This paintbrush has seen better days, but I pretty much use everything until it's no longer usable, so it's still going good. And if you make a mistake now, you can easily erase it. So while the paint is still fresh, let's say we have a mistake here, so we can just take our knife like this, and we just go like this until you remove it. And it's pretty much gone. So while it's fresh, it's easily done. So, and also if you go over any Kolrosing on it, you can just go over it like this to get the line back, and so on. So now I'm doing the second layer here, and you can notice it here, like the color is getting more pronounced, more whiter. So this is why I do 2 layers always. color is more bright, more vibrant. And you can always cover any mistakes or missed spots in the first run. So it's getting better, you see. So now I'm doing yellow, first layer of yellow, and then I'll have the blue. So some of these are with honeycombs and others are with basket weave, so depending on what the customer ordered. And here it is, the first bee. So now I'll do the honeycomb. Pick up more color now, more paint, and so you have to have enough paint on the brush, but not too much paint, so there's a balance here, so it doesn't spill all over. And you can work pretty fast. So how I started painting over Kolrosing. Oh, we have a mistake here, see. So I'm just going to remove it right away. Okay, all clear. So how I started with painting or Kolrosing. Well, I do it for some of my spoons. As I said, it's not my favorite thing, but I do it if the customer likes it and wants. So when I didn't do it professionally and I was starting out many years ago, oftentimes I didn't have the best kind of wood, I mean visually speaking. So for Kolrosing you need really clean wood, so Kolrosing will pop out and so on. So when I had wood that's not so desirable, I had the idea maybe just to paint over the bits that are not really visually appealing, so I can keep the Kolrosing in. I can use that piece of wood, which is otherwise good, just not completely clean here, you know. So these days I use only perfect wood, but way back I used to use what I could get, you know. So this is how it started, and some people said, "Oh, this is so beautiful," and so on, and wanted to have spoons with paint over Kolrosing. And then I started developing this method more and more, and now I do it for some of my work. Personally, I think I still prefer Kolrosing only just because I think it's not my favorite part to paint, but it can be cool. Like today I'm doing really good, kind of fast. So here's the honeycomb in yellow. This is the second layer, and you can see how it's becoming nicer and popping. The colors are popping more. So now I'm doing blue, and I have to be careful here. And that will be the last color here. When I finish with painting here, I will leave the paint to dry for a few hours or overnight, and then I'll apply some linseed oil on top, so to seal it a bit more, and that's it. And here there are a nice honey dipper and teaspoon set. What do you think? Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you.